Hello. Good morning. Am I speaking to Mr. David Bennett?
Yes, this is David.
Hi, David. I'm Eva from Riverside Clinic on a recorded line. I am your designated healthcare agent calling on behalf of Dr. Thompson, your gastroenterologist.
Oh, okay, hi.
I am calling because Dr. Thompson wanted me to check in on you regarding your recent liver surgery. Do you have a few minutes to chat?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Great. For identity confirmation, could you please confirm your date of birth?
Sure, it's March 3rd, 1975.
Great. Before we dive into the specifics, I'd love to get to know a bit more about how you're doing. How have you been feeling since your last appointment?
I've been okay, just trying to manage everything. It's a lot to take in.
I can imagine fatty liver can be quite a challenge. Dr. Thompson mentioned that you've been experiencing some symptoms that we need to keep an eye on. Have you noticed any changes or new symptoms lately?
Well, the abdominal pain has been a bit more frequent, and I've been feeling really tired.
That must be tough. How are you managing your daily activities with these symptoms?
It's been difficult. I have to take breaks more often, and it's affecting my work. I'm a graphic designer, so I sit for long hours, and sometimes the pain is just too much.
I see. It's important to balance rest and activity. Have you tried any techniques or changes in your routine to help manage the pain?
I've started taking short walks during breaks, but it's hard to stick to it when I'm in the middle of a project.
Taking short walks is a great start. It's good for your body and can help ease some of the discomfort. Let's talk a bit about your diet. Dr. Thompson recommended some dietary changes. How have you been finding those?
I've been trying to stick to the plan, but it's hard. I miss some of my favorite foods, and it's tough to find substitutes that I like.
It can be really challenging to adjust to a new diet. What are some of the foods you miss the most?
I miss spicy food a lot. I used to love eating spicy chicken wings, but now I can't handle them.
Giving up spicy food can be tough, especially if you enjoyed it so much. Have you discovered any new foods or recipes that you find enjoyable?
Actually, I've started to like smoothies. They're easy on my stomach, and I can add different fruits and vegetables.
Smoothies are a great option. They can be really nutritious and gentle on your digestive system. How has your family been adjusting to your new diet?
My wife, Emily, has been really supportive. She's been trying to find recipes that work for both of us. My son, Ethan, even helps out sometimes with making smoothies.
That's wonderful to hear, David. It's great that you have such a supportive family. How old is Ethan?
Ethan's 10, and he loves helping out in the kitchen, and it's been a fun way for us to spend time together.
That sounds like a fantastic bonding activity. Let's talk about your medication. Are you taking everything as prescribed?
I'm taking my medications, but I've been having some trouble with the side effects, especially the fatigue.
Fatigue can be a common side effect. Sometimes taking your medication at a different time of day or with food can help. Have you mentioned these side effects to Dr. Thompson?
Not yet, but I'm planning to at my next appointment.
It's important to discuss any side effects with your doctor. Dr. Thompson might adjust your dosage or suggest alternative medications. In the meantime, try to get plenty of rest and stay hydrated. Have you been keeping track of your symptoms and any foods that seem to trigger flare-ups?
Yes, I've been keeping a food diary. It's helping me see patterns and avoid foods that cause issues.
That's an excellent practice, David. Identifying and avoiding triggers is very important. Have you tried any specific strategies to help with the cravings for spicy food?
I've tried adding some mild spices, but it's not the same. I just really miss that kick.
It's understandable. Maybe you could experiment with herbs and spices that add flavor without causing irritation. Sometimes a little experimentation can lead to surprising discoveries. Have you considered consulting with a nutritionist for more personalized advice?
Not yet, but that might be a good idea.
A nutritionist can provide tailored advice and help you find satisfying substitutes for the foods you miss. It's also helpful to talk to someone who understands the challenges you're facing. How have you been feeling emotionally? Managing a chronic condition can be stressful.
It's been hard. Some days I feel really down and overwhelmed.
And that's completely understandable, David. It's important to acknowledge those feelings. Have you tried any stress relief techniques like mindfulness or relaxation exercises?
I've started doing some deep breathing exercises. They help a bit.
Deep breathing is a great technique. You might also find activities like yoga or meditation helpful. Sometimes talking to a counselor or joining a support group can provide additional support and help you feel less isolated.
I've thought about joining a support group but haven't taken the step yet.
It could be really beneficial to connect with others who are going through similar experiences. Sharing your journey and hearing from others can provide comfort and new coping strategies. Would you like some information on local support groups or online communities?
Yes, that would be helpful.
I'll make sure to send you some resources. Remember, David, it's a journey and you're not alone in this. You're making great strides and it sounds like you have a strong support system. If you ever feel overwhelmed, reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness.
Thanks, Eva. That really helps.
You're welcome, David. I'll make sure to pass along your progress and any concerns to Dr. Thompson. If you have any more questions or just need to talk, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care and have a great evening with Emily and Ethan.
Thanks, Ava. I appreciate it. Goodbye.